So there are many applications of the combination of current and magnetic fields. Here are a few. One we've talked about is a torque in a loop. Here, if we can make a little separation and cause the current to change direction every once in a while, we get a motor. So a motor is just a very sophisticated current loop. Many times they'll make multiple coils, excuse me, and those multiple coils then will have the currents changing. It gives you more torque, more power. Another is meter movements. Now you don't really see many of these anymore because everything's going pretty much digital. But there's still some in the lab. I'm just not writing good tonight. Movements. Speakers. These are just coils that are wrapped around magnets, and as the current moves through the coil, the magnets force the coil back and forth to produce sound. So it's just a magnet and some coil. This is a cathode ray tube. This used to be what was in your television. They have been fairly well outlawed. One, they take a lot of energy, and two, if you're sitting on this side of the tube where you would see your display, you get electron radiation. Because what you're doing is you have this electron gun. This is what this is called. Electron gun. Firing electrons, and it's controlled where the electrons go based on the electric field due to these capacitor plates here and on the bottom. So depending on the electric field strength, we'll either deflect it up, down, or allow it to go straight. And you have these two coils on the sides that will deflect it side to side. So these, like I said, are not used much anymore. They're going the way of the dodo bird. One thing you will find in many physics and chemistry labs is the mass spectrometer. And this is used to find the mass of charged particles. So here we use an electron gun and use a focusing electric field to get it going straight. And so you know a particular velocity that the mass is going, and this mass makes a specific arc, and you control very closely the magnetic field. And based on this arc, you can then determine the mass of the charged particle. These are still used today. They're very accurate, and I believe Lehigh University actually has one that they still use in the chemistry department. So mass spectrometers, very useful.